guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Nikki here. So today I thought I'd do a little bit of a different video. Don't mind my Simba Lion King PJs, they're so cute. They're from Boohoo, by the way. I wanted to do a video for you guys to literally get to know me a little bit better. So I asked you guys on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, I'll leave the link down below if you don't already. What are the questions that you want to ask me that I haven't answered? Because there are quite a few that I've kind of ignored, not answered, and I don't let you guys into all of the juicy gossip. So without further ado, let me get into the answers. Okay, I've got a fair few here. Some are just normal questions, some are a little bit juicier. So the first one, I'm just going to go with the first one. There are so many, so I'm going to try and answer at least 10 today. The first question is, what type of Indian are you? A lot of people don't know, but I am Indian, I am Hindu. That's what I am. A lot of people mistake me for not being Indian at all, but that is what I am through and through. Going with that question, a lot of people ask me if I'm not Indian, how do I know Hindi films? Because I watch a lot of Bollywood films. I love Bollywood films. I love the makeup, I love the dance. I'm all about that. I love the romance in it. I kind of genuinely really like it. And the reason why I understand that is because when I was growing up, I used to watch Bollywood films. We used to watch Bollywood films every Friday night. Friday night was like takeaway night, and I believe for my parents it still is, where we used to get a kebab, get a Bollywood film from when you used to have to rent, not from Blockbuster, but there was like a Bollywood DVD shop. Those were the days. I miss them days. Okay, so I've had this question literally time and time again. It is, when are you getting married? Do you know what? If I knew, I would tell you too. So if you guys didn't know, I am happily engaged. Need to get married. COVID has come in the way, but I'm gonna be really deadly honest with you. I just haven't ever been one of them girls that like sort of dreams of her wedding day, one that wants to get married, like is really blown away by the whole idea of marriage. I know that sounds kind of, I don't know, does it sound like a pessimist? I don't mean to be a pessimist. I've just not been like in love with the whole dream wedding vibe. Like I would go to Vegas and get married. I would get married in a registry office, which I think I will just do because I just want a simple wedding. I feel like I'm practically wedded, and I'd rather put that money towards a house, you know. That's just like my feeling on it anyway. Okay, so I do get a lot of questions about glow up. Do I not get along with anyone from glow up? Do I not talk to them? Do I regret going on it? Glow up, I'm just gonna say, was an experience. It was an eye-opener for me. It was amazing. I think I got a lot of backlash. Well, I don't think, I mean, I got a lot of backlash. I got a lot of hate from coming off the show, which I sort of did expect and then didn't expect, but I feel like the hate was so much that it got to some points where, you know, I would be sitting crying because of something that I couldn't control. So I genuinely don't really talk about glow up, just because of the sole reason that I always just get hate about it. But I don't regret going on the show. I think it was such an eye-opening experience. I wouldn't do it again because it was the most stressful time of my life. I don't hate anyone on this show. I hope that answers some of your questions. Okay, real quick one. Is your nose plastic? No, my nose is not plastic. It is not plastic surgery. This is my dad's nose. It's natural. I actually really like my nose. It is very small. I mean, side profile, it's very small and flat, but I like it. Oh, I like this question. So this one is, what do I do for my hair removal down there? So if you guys follow me on Instagram, every 6 weeks I go to a laser hair clinic, which is called Pulse Light. Oh, honestly, I don't know what I've been doing all of this time. Like, I don't know why I was shaving. I don't know why I was sometimes waxing. Why would you go through all that when you can get laser hair removal? I don't even know. So I go to Pulse Light clinic. They are amazing. The staff is amazing. And I get this thing called, I believe it's NikkisSecretx laser. I'm going to leave the information down below and the clinic down below. I go once every 6 weeks. It's really difficult to say because COVID hit, but I've had about 6 to 8 sessions, and honestly, my hair does not come back at all. It does not grow back. Nothing. It's not thick afterwards. It's not like I have to grow my hair really long. So let me just tell you real quick, right? I got my first session, and then by the second session my hair was just sort of growing back normally as if I was shaving. By the third session, I didn't have anything. All my hair had dropped out and nothing was coming back. So what you want to do is before you go for your laser session, you shave. But I didn't really have anything to shave. It's honestly the best thing. Also, I did ask the lady that was doing my laser, I said, does this lighten pigmentation? Because after years and years of shaving, my underarms, my bikini, areas like that are a little bit darker. They are kind of, I don't know, I think it's the norm for them to be a little bit more pigmented, especially if you're a woman or a man of color. And she was saying, no, they don't unfortunately lighten the pigment. However, no one ever lie. When I go to the gym now and I wear my sports bras and I'm like lifting the lat pull down, honestly, I feel like the pigment under my underarms is gone and I don't have that much darkness around my bikini area. It doesn't really bother me, but I feel like it has lightened, and that could just be from not excessively shaving, you know. Also, what I did want to mention real quick, and I feel like a lot of people don't really touch on this, is the pain. So before I went into laser, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit scared because I don't know what's gonna happen. I know what it looks like, but no one's ever really spoken about pain, right? So there is a tiny zap, but you get used to it. When you first go through like your first session, your second session, you might feel a little bit more of a pinch. But then, depending on what kind of laser you get and what is best for your skin tone, and yeah, I think it's your skin tone, whatever is best for your skin tone. They have different laser machines. You'll get used to it. They also kind of raise the frequency. There's a lot of science behind it. But now I feel it on certain areas, a tiny pinch in my bikini area, but honestly, it's the quickest hour. I'm so thankful when I get my laser done because my hair just doesn't grow back. And why would we not want that? Like, if I'm gonna go on holiday, fingers crossed, if I do go on holiday, I don't have to worry about shaving or worrying about getting a wax or worry about like kind of growing my hair out. Now I feel like I'm bold all the time. And just to quickly let you know, I get full body done, I get everything done. So my full leg, full arm, underarm, bikini, and then the back as well. Okay, this is another question. Are you ever gonna show your fiance's face? Do you know what? That's up to him. I would show his face. He doesn't really want to be on camera, so I have to respect that. I think I answered this in my assumptions video. A lot of people still message me and say you're ashamed of him. Why are you not showing him? Stop hiding him. But he doesn't want to be on it, so I mean, I can't share him on social media. I get it. I get that you guys are nosy because I'm nosy too, so I 100% get it. He just doesn't want to be seen, guys. Okay, this is a good one. I don't feel like I've ever got this before. It says, why are you posting makeup videos so much? Why don't you post photos of yourself? So I am trying to upload at least once a week a photo of myself. I'm gonna be honest, in the past, I feel like I haven't been that comfortable. So now I've been working out and stuff like that, I feel a lot more confident. But I feel like in the past, I wasn't very confident with my body. So if anyone said outfit shots, I was like, oh, no, I don't want no outfit shots. I'll only do kind of like from here upwards, right? But now I'm starting to upload more photos onto Instagram. Another reason why I don't upload so many photos and more videos is because the videos tend to get more engagement. I feel like I can connect with you guys a little bit more because it's a video, right? You guys can see me even though I'm not talking, and that's the reason why. Okay, so we have, let's do a quick fire round, right? Because I feel like I can talk for ages. How much do you earn? So let's not give you a correct figure, but I earn enough to comfortably live my life without kind of having to think about if I want to buy something, right? But I will say your girl is very tight. Tight isn't the right word. So I like to spend money, but I like to spend money on things that invest back into my business. So things to do with clothing that I know I'm going to take a picture in, things to do with clothing that I know I'm going to use for skincare videos, makeup that I know I'm going to use for a specific makeup look, you know, like I like to buy into that. It's a good thing that my job is my hobby and what I love, so it kind of doesn't really feel like I'm investing into my business, but yeah, enough to be able to do that nicely, happily. I've always said I don't really want to buy anything. I mean, I bought myself a pair of Balenciaga trainers and I love them. But I've just said that I don't want to buy myself anything designer until I buy a house. Until we're comfortable, everything's done. And then I can like splash in it, you know? Okay, sorry, that was supposed to be a quick fire round. Right, can you sing or play any musical instruments? No, I can't. I wish I could play the piano. I wish I could. I mean, I don't need to say I wish I could. I could still learn right now. But no, I can't. Why are you hiding your boyfriend's face? We want to see your guy. All of them are literally about my fiance. I've already explained that. When are you planning on getting married? We've done that one. Why didn't you win glow up? That wasn't down to me. But I think that Ellis was a well-deserved winner. That was another question actually. Do you think you should have won? Absolutely not. I think he really deserved that. How did I learn makeup? I'm self-taught, so I kind of just like, I mean, I've played around with makeup since I was young, right? And what's difficult is my mom, like growing up, my mom or no kind of like female in my family was very, very into makeup. So it wasn't like I was handed down makeup. I sort of used to go to, you know, Collection 2000, Barry M, the drugstore, MUA, Essence, Miss Sporty. I used to get my makeup, like the cheap makeup, which is still good, and practice on myself and kind of just wear like really crazy looks to school, really. Where am I from? I'm originally from Leicester, now living in London. I haven't lived in Leicester for a very, very long time, but my parents are still based there. This may sound rude, but like I feel that you, right, let me just rephrase this. This may sound rude, but I feel like you cook huge portions for your fiance and yourself. No, I don't think that is true at all. I'm still in a calorie deficit. I work out practically every single day. I make sure that I do some sort of exercise, which I think is good. The portions that you're probably seeing are the biggest portion of food that I will eat that day. Everything is, this might sound a little bit controlling, but you need to sort of be if you're taking something seriously. I look at my macros, I control my steps. Not control, but like I look over my macros, my steps. I'm looking at how many calories I'm burning. I know it's not that accurate, but on my Fitbit, which really, really helps. And I just kind of track everything and make sure that I'm, you know, staying within the level that I need to. And then if that doesn't work, I change things. If it's too less, I adjust things, but that's how it works. Another one is, when are you getting married and when are you planning to move out? So I don't know when I'm getting married, hopefully sometime soon. And I moved out when I was 17. So I think I was 16 or 17. I moved out for uni and I've always lived out since then. I've never gone back home. So imagine all the money that I've spent on rent, right? Okay, this is a good one. Is it hard to lose weight while still eating carbs, or is it the same? I don't see carbs as the enemy. I wouldn't say I'm the most educated. I mean, I like to learn and I can tell you what I've learned so far, but take this with a pinch of salt because we don't know if this is like 100% true. Carbs are for energy, so you need carbs if you're working out, if you're exercising. You need carbs for energy for daily life, else you're going to be really kind of like tired, right? So I wouldn't say they're the enemy. I think you should maybe look at your macros. So I think with what I'm doing, and I can only say with what I'm doing, so I'm doing a lot of HIIT, cardio, and I'm still doing weight training for my upper and lower, then protein is very, very important for me, as are my carbs, and it's important to keep my fat and my sugars a little bit lower. I hope that makes sense. So I don't end up kind of storing fat. You also want to bear in mind that anything that you have that are like ice creams or lollies, a lot of them will show as high in carbs, but that carb is just sugar. So eat clean, basically. Try and eat clean, and then I still treat myself every single day, but I treat myself with healthier snacks as opposed to, I can't remember the last time I had a chocolate bar, but I have like an alternative, you know? Okay, so I've got, how can I get in touch with brands to get tests, makeup sent, please? You can get in touch with them directly. There's no reason why you can't, and ask to speak to their PR. It depends on what you're doing, if it fits your Instagram feed, if the kind of brand and you align. It depends. The way that it works for me is I get brands reach out to me and ask me for my address, and ask if they can send me things, and then as soon as a new launch comes around, you just kind of, once you're on that PR list, every new launch you just tend to get it, and that's how it works. So you can definitely reach out to them. I don't see why not. Or they will come to you. Okay, are your parents okay with you having a boyfriend that's not Indian? My partner is Indian, so it's fine. The other question was, do you ever wish you had an Indian boyfriend rather than one from another culture? I'm assuming you guys go from like little things like you see like from the skin tone of someone's hand or like their back or things like that, because I know I've shown my partner there's little bits of him, so you would have seen little bits of him, but he's Indian, so I mean it doesn't really matter as long as I vibe with them, as long as I love them, as long as they're perfect for me. It does not matter, and I don't wish any different. Okay, I'm gonna go through 2 more because I can do a part 2 if you guys want. Let me know down below. The next one is, what is your biggest insecurity? My biggest insecurity, do you know what? Let's be honest, I have quite a few. I was feeling really insecure this morning, actually, real talk. What did I see? I saw something on Instagram. I saw like an influencer on Instagram, and I was just like, you're so beautiful, like you're just, and we all do it, right? We all do it, and we need to be strong and be like, no, we are our own person. I agree with all of that, but sometimes it's just hard. I think it was a photo of her in her bikini, and I was just like, you are just like divine, like you are my woman crush, you are so beautiful. How can someone be so beautiful? And then it got me down a bit, and I was like, I'll never look like that. And then I had to kind of give myself like a pep talk and be like, you know, you are you, you're working on you. I think it's difficult for me right now to see girls in bikinis and things like that that are just naturally beautiful, and I feel like I'm going to the gym, I'm working really hard, and it's kind of like. And then the last question that I'm going to answer is, can I share my food and diet tips? So I don't really have food and diet tips. I mean, I could do a what I eat in the day. It seems to be very similar in terms of the foods that I eat. I tend to go for like the same breakfast, similar lunches, similar dinners, just because when you find something that works, you tend to just go for that all the time. So let me know down below if you want to see that video. And that, guys, is it for these questions. I mean, I still got tons more that I could have gone through, but we don't have time. I don't want to bore you guys, but let me know if you do want to see a part 2, and until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.